Okay, I got tired of looking at these flashcards, so quick update. AMD, my sentiment right now, especially at noon, we might get some more volume coming in, but my impressions of this is that it's going to come back down, especially with this doji candle forming here. Low volume on the buys, low volume again. We had some high volume on the down day, so there was a lot of profit taking. So I don't think this is going to come back up anytime soon. I would foresee it coming back down to the 1239, 1250 level, the psychological 1250. Hopefully it'll come back down to around the 1150 psychological level right here, where you had all this consolidation period. Maybe we'll be able to grab our. Oh, just turned negative. Anyway, hopefully we'll be able to grab some higher profit yields on the lower price there. AMD, BBRY. This one's just on watch because I'm hoping for a little reversal right here. We'll be able to grab maybe 5% off of it. But I'm hoping for a reversal. It seems to be finding its cap at the 200 EMA. Obviously if it picks up in the afternoon with that power hour, who knows? Maybe it'll go back up. Maybe we'll get a big bullish candle above the 200 EMA for a long-term reversal. But hopefully it'll come back down this way. Okay, so that's BBRY. BioC I just want to bring up because of the 23% Fibonacci retracement. This one we've been following for a little while. And if you remember me saying that you should probably buy or consider buying it at $23.6, this is it's acting the way that I kind of predicted. You've got these consecutive dojis, which is an indication for that market uncertainty. So, it's finding that minimum dollar right here, and based on its history, this isn't uncommon for this particular stock, in terms of price action. So seeing it in this price range, it's not, nothing new. So, you got some history right here in combination with the Fibonacci retracement. I'm not surprised it went back up, especially with these candles right here. So, yeah, I just wanted to point that out. GSAT. This one did have news. I don't know if it's favorable. Let me see. Did end up having news. Yeah, okay. So, GSAT, I think Mr. Kagan or something. I looked this up this morning. But Mr. Kagan, is that what it is? Let me bring it up. GSAT. No, that was on the 23rd. David Kagan left, so that's out of date information. Okay, so there's not really any news on this one as far as what my very limited research shows me. So as far as you can tell, you could probably trade this technically. You could buy here. I'd wait until the end of the day, roughly, just to wait for that confirmation candle here. But if it does manage to close over the end of this day, then you're looking at maybe over 5 days, 14% return. Based on my opinion, the only thing I'm not digging right here is the low volume associated with this up day. You got some relatively high volume on the negative, relatively low buying power. With it being so close to this, what is this, an earnings? Yeah. So you got some earnings coming up. I typically don't enjoy buying before earnings because, it can go up and then right before earnings just plummet. So who knows? But, this one might be a good one to hold until before earnings. So who knows? If the earnings are okay or neutral, this wedge pattern might end up continuing for an X mark the spot type of methodology. So this one's one to keep your eye on, GSAT. So OZM I always bring up because I kind of, I'm kicking myself for missing this buy opportunity. You had this consolidation period with all these doji candles suggesting that it was finding the dollar minimum right here. So kind of resembles BioC, doesn't it? So anyways, you got this big buying volume. So, the rest of the market probably saw something I didn't here at the time. But anyways, you got some pretty big buy volume. People are coming up, taking in their profits near the 200 EMA. It's testing this region, consolidating in this area. So, I put this green for the support line. I'm not convinced that 200 EMA is going to be, the long-term trend reversal. But if it is accepted, then you know the 200 EMA is going to be your change in support. But you know, whatever for now. Don't buy into OZM. Wait for it to retrace back to this, or for it to turn into a momentum trade. Always look at the buy volume that is associated with the price action. PFE I'm always looking at. You know, you got the overall price movement going in this direction for now. And, you know, the sell is going to be around this region for the 33.65. So if you did end up buying down here at my buy signal, let's say at the end of the day, you're looking at 6.94%, let's say, roughly right here. You know, over 18 days roughly for a 7% return. And you know, this the price action isn't too crazy volatile, but this is one of those you know, big movers, a lot of volume on these ones, so much less volatile than all the other guys. So let's take a look at I think that's it actually. You know, there's obviously some other ones, but you know, overall my watch list is pretty positive right now. This is an old watch list on Fidelity. It's pretty much all green, but it's probably secondary to the S&P 500. Let's see what the S&P 500 looks like. Yeah, very, very good day for the S&P 500. You got a very bullish candle here. So it seems to be wanting to pass this overall trend right there. So overall, really good day. But yeah, that's about it. All right, see ya.